Hello, I am Officer Robert, and I will be conducting your interview today.
Hi,
How are you?
I am doing fine, thank you.
Did you have any trouble getting here today?
Not at all, thank you.
Please come in. Please put your things down and remain standing.
Thank you.
Now, I will need to put you under oath. Please raise your right hand.
Okay,
Do you swear or affirm that the statements you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Please have a seat. Do you understand why you are here today?
Yes, for my interview to become a citizen.
And why do you want to become a U.S. citizen?
Well, my family is here, and there are many opportunities for study and work in the United States.
May I please have your green card, your state-issued ID and your passports, please?
Here they are.
All right. How did you get your green card?
I got it through my husband, my spouse.
And how are you eligible to become a United States citizen?
Because I have my green card for more than 5 years now.
What is your current legal name?
Caddy Clerk Holmes.
Have you ever used any other names?
Yes, before getting married my name was Caddy Clerk.
Okay, fine. Any other names? Any nicknames?
Yes, I do have a nickname. It's Casey.
Okay. And would you like to change your name today?
No.
What is your date of birth?
September 12th, 1973.
Is your ethnicity Hispanic or Latino?
No.
And what is your country of birth?
South Africa.
Can you tell me your race?
I am white.
When did you become a legal permanent resident?
April 20th, 2008.
What is the phone number to contact you?
My phone number is.
And is this a mobile number?
Yes, it is.
What is your current address?
Lincoln Road, 15th Avenue, Las Vegas.
And how long have you lived at this address?
A little over 6 years since December 18th, 2013.
Where did you live previously?
In Washington, D.C.
Are either of your parents United States citizens?
No.
What color are your eyes?
Black.
And how tall are you?
I am 5 foot 6 inches tall.
And you are currently employed?
Yes, I am working at the Bristol Pharmaceuticals.
Who is your employer?
Bristol Pharmaceuticals.
Okay. And how long you have worked here?
Almost 4 years.
When did you begin your employment there?
April 26, 2015.
And what is your occupation?
I am working as an accountant there.
And where did you work previously?
Before that I was a full-time student.
Which school you attended last?
I studied accountancy in University of Illinois.
How many times you have left the United States in the last 5 years?
5 times.
And were any of your trips 6 months or longer?
No.
When was the last time you entered the United States?
January 20th, 2018.
Where did you go on your last trip?
Canada.
And how long were you there?
2 weeks.
What was your reason for traveling there?
I was visiting one of my friends staying there.
What is your current marital status?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you repeat that please?
Are you single, divorced, married or widowed?
Okay, I am married.
Is your spouse a United States citizen?
Yes.
When did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen?
Spouse is U.S. citizen by birth.
And what is your spouse's current legal name?
Jeffrey James.
What is his date of birth?
August 24, 1966.
Okay. How long have you been married?
Since February 20, 2008.
All right. How many times have you been married?
Just once.
How many times has your spouse been married?
Twice.
Legal name of your current spouse's prior spouse?
Maria Jones.
What is immigration status of your current spouse's prior spouse?
As per my knowledge, she is a lawful permanent resident.
What is the country of citizenship, or nationality of, your current spouse's prior spouse?
She is an Australian.
How your current spouse's marriage ended with prior spouse?
They divorced.
Did you bring your marriage certificate?
Here it is.
Thank you. How many children do you have?
2 children, 1 boy and another girl.
Does this include adopted children and stepchildren?
I don't have adopted or stepchildren.
What are dates of birth of your children?
January 5, 2011 and April 1, 2013.
And were any of your children born in United States?
Yes, both of my children were born in United States.
Okay. Do all your children live with you at your current address?
Yes.
And did you bring the birth certificates of your children?
Yes, here it is.
Have you ever claimed to be a United States citizen?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state or local election?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state or local taxes?
No.
Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you called yourself a non-US resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
Never.
What is the meaning of a hereditary title?
Hereditary titles such as prince, princess, duke, duchesses, baron, baronesses, etc., are heralded from parents.
What is the meaning of nobility?
Nobility is a group of people of high rank. It is a social class normally ranked immediately under royalty.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No.
What is the meaning of legally incompetent?
A legally incompetent person is a person who does not understand the charges against him and cannot take part in his own defense.
What is the meaning of confined to a mental institution?
It means if someone is forced to stay in a mental hospital for his mental illness.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in or associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club or similar group in United States or any other location in the world?
Yes, I am a member of my church, and also I am a member of a local charity club.
Okay. The church, is it located near your home?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and the charity club, what does it do?
Actually, we help the homeless people by providing them clothing and food.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with the Communist Party?
No.
What is communism?
Communism is an ideology of economic equality through the elimination of private property.
Can you tell some countries with ruling Communist Party?
Communist Party of China, Communist Party of Cuba, and Workers' Party of North Korea.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated, either directly or indirectly with totalitarian party?
No.
What does totalitarianism signifies?
Totalitarianism signifies a centralized form of government that does not tolerate parties of differing opinion, and that exercises dictatorial control over many aspects of governance.
Can you give an example of totalitarian party?
Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government, by force or violence?
No, I have never taken any action with the intent to overthrow any government.
Were you ever involved in any way with genocide, torture and not letting someone practice his or her religion?
No.
What is genocide?
Genocide is deliberate and systematic destruction of a group of people because of their ethnicity, nationality, religion, or race.
What is torture?
The action of inflicting severe pain on someone as a punishment, or in order to force them to do or say something.
Have you ever tried to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations?
Never.
Have you ever tried to force and not letting someone practice his or her religion?
Never.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in military, police, paramilitary, self-defense or a vigilante unit?
No.
What is a paramilitary unit?
A paramilitary is a semi-militarized force whose organizational structure, tactics, training, subculture, and often function are similar to those of a professional military, but is not formally part of a country's armed forces.
What is a vigilante unit?
Vigilante unit is a group of people who act like the police, but are not part of the official police.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization?
No.
What is a rebel group?
A group that oppose existing national governments militarily and have political goals.
What is a guerrilla group?
Guerrilla group is a group of people who use weapons against, or otherwise physically attack the military, police, government, or other people.
What is a militia?
A militia is an army of people, not part of the official military.
What is an insurgent organization?
Insurgent organization is a group that uses weapons and fights against a government.
Do you know about Nazi government of Germany?
It governed Germany by totalitarian methods from 1933 to 1945.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp?
Never.
What is a prison camp?
A prison camp is the camp for the confinement of reasonably trustworthy prisoners. A prison camp is a guarded camp where prisoners of war or political prisoners are kept.
What is a detention facility?
A place where people who have entered a country illegally are kept for a period of time.
What is a labor camp?
A place in which large numbers of people are kept as prisoners and forced to do hard physical work.
Did you ever sell, give or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give or provide weapons to any person?
Never.
What is a weapon?
A weapon is an object which is used to hurt another person, like a gun or knife.
Have you ever committed, or assisted in committing a crime, for which you were not arrested?
Never.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary or weapons training?
Never.
Have you ever been arrested, cited or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No.
Do you know what it means to be cited?
Yes, it means to be given a ticket by a police officer.
Okay, so you have never been stopped for speeding, for running the red light, or anything like that?
No.
Okay, very good. Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs or narcotics?
No.
What is a controlled substances?
A drug that requires permission from a doctor to use.
What is illegal drugs?
Illegal drugs are drugs which a person is not allowed to own or use.
What is a narcotics?
An illegal addictive drug affecting mood or behavior.
Have you ever been ordered to be removed, excluded or deported from the United States?
No.
What is the meaning of deported?
Deportation means To make someone leave a country and return to the country they came from, especially because they do not have a legal right to stay.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program?
No.
What is alternative sentencing?
Alternative sentencing comprises all of the different forms of punishment that a court can impose on a defendant after he's been convicted of an offense, other than a jail term or the death penalty.
What is rehabilitative program?
A program to return someone to a good, healthy, or normal life or condition after they have been in prison, or been very ill, etc.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
Never.
Have you ever served in the United States Armed Forces?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and the form of government of the United States?
I do, yes.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance?
Yes, I do.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What does the oath of allegiance mean to you?
It means, I promise to be loyal to the United States alone above all other countries, and I will defend the United States and the Constitution.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the United States Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Okay, and that concludes the part of your interview for the N400 application. If you please look over the information here and see if there are any corrections that need to be made.
Yes, it is.
Alright, and if everything is okay, then sign here.
Okay.
And again, print your name and sign here, please.
Okay.
Alright, now we are going to move on to the civics questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
What is the economic system of the United States?
Capitalist economy.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
What are two rights for everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech and freedom of religion.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
It freed the slaves.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
That's 6 correct answers. You have passed the civics portion of the interview. We are going to move on to the reading sentence.
Okay.
I am going to show you a sentence. Can you please read it out loud for me?
Who lives in the White House?
Very good. Now I am going to have you write a sentence. You will listen to this sentence and please write it down.
Okay.
The president lives in the White House.
Done.
Excellent. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to inform you that I will be recommending your application for approval for United States citizenship, and if my recommendation is accepted, you will be sent a notice in the mail of when to come in for oath ceremony. So, congratulations. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
I can't think of any right now. Thank you.